right, boys, JV action here in Hinchy Gymnasium. It is Twin Valley making the trip up to Westside. Twin Valley in red. Westside going to be in the home white. It's got Kyle Laughlin, 32, going to jump. You got Keaton Chapman, right Chapman. Number 10 will run point for Westside. Got 30, Matt Hart. You got 52, Riley Dow, switching size. You got 11, Liam Boyer, going to give Westside some size. Underneath, we'll try and catch the Twin Valley starters as we were able to get the starters from the scorekeeper, and we'll catch up with those as we're able. Laughlin up, wins the tip, but is controlled by Twin Valley. And Twin Valley going to work it around the three-point line. Active defense for Westside. It's Keaton and Hart out extending the defense. Dribble drive. That jumper's no good. Boyer, good position, pulls down the rebound. It's going to be Keaton, right Chapman. Running point for Westside. Westside JV boys having a great season. No losses yet. Dribble drive for Chapman. Won't go. Here comes Twin Valley. Runner. And that rolls through. It's a 2-0 lead for Twin Valley. When Westside traveled down, JV boys had a pretty easy time with the Twin Valley JV boys. Varsity, not so much. Twin Valley varsity has one of the nicest players I've seen all year. We'll catch up with him at the next game, but he is able to do it all. Nice attack of the hoop there. Liam Boyer's going to shoot too. First shot's up, off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim, no good. Second shot coming, Twin Valley up 2-0 with 6:59 left in the first quarter. Second shot's up, won't go. And it's all Twin Valley tracking that ball down. Here they come to midcourt. Picks up the dribble, they come near wing. And that ball mishandled, we've got a backcourt. So Westside to inbound off the Twin Valley turnover, 6:48 left. We're still 2-0 Twin Valley. West Rutland JV boys come in undefeated, having a great season under new coach Jared Toller. Working hard, efficient on offense, and playing hard on defense. Laughlin up strong, won't go. Second shot won't go. Twin Valley comes down with it after a bit of a bobble. Here comes Twin Valley JV. And that's Keaton Wright Chapman. Gotta be careful not to pick up the reach out there. He has battled some foul trouble early in the year. That pass to nobody. Out off the end wall. Turnover to West Rutland. We'll see if they can tie it up on this possession. It's Keaton Wright Chapman into Hart. Back to Keaton.
Start up. Start up. Hey, hold to your spot. Go through.
Dow looking for the cutter. Had Kyle Laughlin cutting through. Coach Toller asked his boys not to force it. Excuse me. And that ball is off Twin Valley, so Westside to inbound. It's Laughlin out to Hart. Corner jumper. Off the rim, won't go. And Boyer, excellent position. Coach asking him to pull it out. Couple dribbles, and he's out to Laughlin on the near wing. Nice work there. Kyle likes it, so he puts it up. It rattles, but won't go. Westside crashing the boards. Unable to finish, and here comes Twin Valley. Dangerous loop pass back to the middle. Dribble drive floater. Pass down to the block, and that's a turnover to Westside. So here comes Keaton up to midcourt. He's looking. No fast break opportunity. He spins again. Drives baseline. Sends up the floater, won't go. And coach asking his team to get back on defense. It's Kyle Laughlin all alone, and Kyle puts up a stand, forces the turnover. First sub of the game, Liam Boyer going to take a break. Tyler Serrani, 14, an 8th grader playing up, checks into the game. And here comes Westside to run some offense. Nice fake to the right. Oh, he's going to take it all the way. Aggressive take off the glass is good for 2. Keaton Wright Chapman having a great season, driving to the hole very well. He's getting minutes up on the varsity bench, as is Kyle Laughlin. And that's a dribble drive into the paint. They're going to call Serrani for a reach. And Long Trail's going to shoot 2.
Knock it down, Tommy.
We got Tommy Therian, number 2, sophomore guard, stepping to the line for Twin Valley. First shot up. Won't go. Second shot coming. Off the back of the rim, no good. Contested, but Tyler Serrani there, and he's able to save it on the sideline. And it's back to the point guard. And Keaton walks it up. Near wing, bounce pass into the block. And that's Laughlin going up strong. Can't get the shot to go, but he'll shoot 2. We'll see who the foul's on. It is on 33. Dylan Dupuis picks up his first. Second team foul here. 4:45 left first quarter. And Laughlin gets the roll. Westside up 3-2. Second shot's coming. And that looks better. And now Coach Toller calls for the full court pressure. This has been a very effective tool for Westside. Caused multiple turnovers, and they've been able to transition those turnovers into offensive points. Twin Valley able to break through that. They dribble to the far wing. And it's Keaton Wright Chapman extending the defense, almost getting a 5-second call there. Bounce pass down to the block, up fake, and Dow shuts the door on that. Great position. Now he's denying the pass into the post, and Twin Valley player goes flying into the paint. And we've got a trip on Matt Hart, be his first, be the second, nope, his second, and the second on Westside. Twin Valley will inbound with 4:20 left, first quarter. Bounce pass to the block. Contested by Westside. Kyle Laughlin likes what he sees up high. Tries to force one length of the court to Tyler Serrani, and Twin Valley picks that off. And they're pushing it back to the offensive half. They look into the block, not there, 3 points up. No good, Laughlin there. Hauls it down, he hands off to Keaton, and here comes Keaton, patient. 3:55 left, it's a 4-2 lead for Westside. Laughlin, near wing. Looking for cutters, not a lot of movement for West Rutland. You got Keaton Wright Chapman posting up, down on the block, and he's gonna draw a foul, little shove in the back there. We'll see who the call's against. That call's on number 5, Lucas Messing. And that is up on the board is his third. But I believe last foul was on 33, so that may be a error on the scoreboard. Twin Valley dribbles length to the floor, picks up the dribble, and now Serrani out to extend the defense. Westside, Matt Hart down on the floor and then throws it away. Twin Valley on the counter, looks for the bounce pass to the block, it's not there, they pull it out. And it's 3:14 left. First quarter, Westside up 6-2. That pass a little too tall. Sub coming in. Number 3, Owen Grinnell checking in for Twin Valley. We'll see, it's 11. Eric Bolgiani checking out. Bolgiani, a familiar name to anybody who's familiar with Twin Valley basketball. I believe it's a cousin Taryn, one of the leading scorers of all time down there in Twin Valley, had a successful career at Castleton as well. So Westside's going to shoot 2 more. You got Tyler Serrani headed to the line. That foul is going to be on Tommy Therian, his first. 4th of the half already with 2:50 left in the first quarter. Serrani's a good free throw shooter. We'll see how he does here. First one's off the rim, no good. Matt Hart out, Garrett Wade in. Nice minutes, Matt Hart. And Serrani to the line for his second. Second one's up, off the rim, won't go. West Side works for the offensive rebound, can't get it. Twin Valley up to run offense, almost dragged the back foot there. Pass to the cutter, bounce pass to the baseline, up fake. That's off the rim and drops through at 6-4 West Side with 2:28 left first quarter. And here comes Keaton.
Hey, Eve, start. Good, run it.
That's a three. Back of the rim, won't go. Twin Valley secures the rebound. Coach Toller asking for a little more intensity on defense. Tyler Serrani is a good man to give it to you. He works at 100% the whole time he's out there on the floor. That's a long three. Rattles about as far into the hoop as it can go and still come back out. That pass near wing. Wait, up fake. Dribble back to Chapman. That's Kyle Laughlin, thinks about the three, back to Keaton at the point, now you're near wing. Serrani into the post for Dow. Dow forces it out to Laughlin. That's a wide open three for Keaton. Good look there, nice ball movement. Mishandled, and with the attempted crossover, Twin Valley loses the handle. Kyle Laughlin ends up on top of the Twin Valley player, where we've got a foul against Twin Valley before that. We'll see who it's on. On number 2, Tommy Carrion. That is his second sub coming. Kyle Laughlin out, 11, Liam Boyer in. And sub coming for Twin Valley as well. You've got Casey Sibilia checking in, and it is number 2, Tommy Carrion checking out. So West Side inbound, right in front of the scorers table at midcourt, minute 21 left, first quarter. They are up 6-4. Keaton, top of the key. Bounce pass near wing. Boyer pounds it into the block. Keaton right, Chapman. Dribble. Good looking shot, won't go. And look at Laughlin working the offensive boards for the putback. That's good for 2, and now it's Serrani. And that's the only hole in his game. He just wants that ball so bad he gets caught with reaches. Tracked his man the halfway down the floor, had him contained, and then gets the reach call. So he comes, sits, and first minutes for Zach Farnham, number 5, quick athletic player for West Rutland. And he extends the defense a little bit, puts the pressure on. Call there is a carry. Point guard for Twin Valley disagrees, as his coach reiterates it was a carry. So here comes Keaton. 50 seconds left, first quarter. That pass, far wing, bounce pass into the block. It's Dow, kicks it back out. Excuse me, that was Laughlin, kicks it back out. Now Kyle, far wing, he likes it, he puts it up, and that's pure. Three-pointer's good, that's 11-4 West Side. And Toller immediately calls for pressure. It's Garrett Waite defending the inbound. It's Zach Farnham with the pressure, and pressure pays off. That pass directly to Keaton. He dribbles sideline, and that call is going to be against number 5 for a reach. It's Lucas Messing, a freshman guard for Twin Valley. Picking up a foul there, 6th of the half, with 21 seconds left in the first quarter. So West Side looking to be in the bonus for a significant portion of the second quarter. Keaton, kick out. Farnham likes it. 3, count it. 14-4 West Side, and they come back out in pressure. Nice pass. We'll see if they can get past into the offensive half. They can. And baseline jumper won't go. Nice work on the offensive boards. Twin Valley going to shoot 2 with 0.8 left. 32, that foul is on Garrett Waite. It'll be his first, 4th on West Side. And 2 shots coming here. Jack Kehoe stepping to the line, and the first one rattles but won't go. Second shot coming. Backboard won't go. Putback was there. but won't drop. End of the first quarter, 14-4 West Side over Twin Valley.
Wait, Kyle. There you go.
Keaton, top of the key, bounce pass to the foul line for Laughlin. Laughlin over to Perry. Perry, pullback jumper off the side of the rim, won't go, a little too strong, good looking shot. Here comes Twin Valley in transition. Nice job West Side to get back. Twin Valley, top of the key, nothing inside. West Side doing a nice job and tried to force that pass into the block. It's going to be a kick on Keaton. So it remains a Twin Valley ball. You got 5:43 left, second quarter. West Side up 17-6. And that pass into space. Nice job of the Twin Valley guard to track it down. But that call is a backcourt. Lucas Messing trying to track that pass down, but he gets called for the backcourt. So here comes Keaton. Top of the key. Perry. Crossover. Matt Hart, corner jumper. Nice job to get him a wide open look.
Reset it. There you go.
Coach Toller wants him to reset.
There you go, right there.
Keat behind the back, dribble drive, hesitation, off the rim, won't go. Contested ball. Here comes Twin Valley on the run, and West Side, great job to get back. Here comes a three, skips off the rim, won't go, and that is great position for Keaton to haul in that rebound. And that is a bullet pass to Hart in the corner. Back to Keaton. Back to Matt Hart, and that is a beautiful mid-range jumper for two right there. Nice patient ball movement West Side, back and forth between Keaton and Matt Hart, and Matt calmly drains the wide open jumper. Here's a mid-range baseline jumper that's good for two. Leads now 19-8 with 4:36 left.
Mac, you gotta come up.
And here comes Keaton. Fakes the pass, pull up three, won't go. And look at Laughlin working the offensive boards, but he steps on the end line, much to his frustration. So that ball turned back over to Twin Valley with 4:24 left. Keaton gets called for the reach. And Coach Toller lets him know you had your hand on him. It's an easy call. Mac Perry checks out. And I believe it's Tyler Serrani who checked back in for West Side. Perry and Serrani, two 8th graders playing up. Great quick hand, Serrani. And he battles to the hoop. Can't get it to go, so he continues the fight. Good God. Tyler Serrani. That was a circus right there, folks. Gets the steal. Contested layup won't go. Fights for the rebound. Gets on the floor. Goes back up strong. Gets hammered. Basket's good, and he'll shoot one. A little bit of everything there for Tyler Serrani. Off the front of the rim, won't go. Matt Hart, offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. If you've watched any of these games, you've heard me talk about Matt Hart's unbelievable instincts and ability to pull down rebounds, especially on the offensive end. He is not the biggest kid and he's not the highest leaper, but he is in position for offensive rebounds, and he pulls them down, gets put back points like nobody else on the team. Anticipation, quickness.
Swing it back.
He is a fantastic offensive rebounder and a good jump shooter as well. Here he is out on the near wing. That pass to the corner, Laughlin's gonna take it. Off the rim, won't go. And it's Tyler Serrani. Pulls it down. Twin Valley coach asking his players to extend out on that. Keaton, dribble, drive, pulls it back out. He's back to the top of the key. Now it's Hart. Hart looking inside. That's Laughlin in the corner. Serrani posting up, skip pass, dribble penetration. And we've got a reach against Twin Valley. And that is number 7 already on Twin Valley. There's 3:04 left in the half. And Westside's going to shoot a 1-and-1 here. First one's good. Keaton will shoot another. That extends lead 22-8 for Westside. Foul on Twin Valley. Young and Yu picking up his second, I believe. And here comes Twin Valley. Keaton extends defense. Twin Valley picks up the dribble. Keaton almost picked up a second reach foul there. And that pass tossed blindly into the lane. Kyle Laughlin there. Whew, almost got his pocket picked. Nice job to keep the dribble alive. Top of the key, and he likes it. Off the rim, won't go. Tyler Serrani continues his work on the offensive glass. He goes baseline, reverse layup. Can't get it to drop, but he is going to shoot 2. First one won't go. Serrani will shoot another. Subs coming. 35 Jack Kehoe and 5 Lucas Messing checking in, and it's 1 U and 33 Dupuis checking out. Second shot front of the rim won't go. Follows his own shot. Skip pass out to Keaton. Coach Toller asks his point guard to pull it out and set it up.
There you go. Good, Serrani, you're up there.
So 2-3 zone for Twin Valley. We'll see what West Rutland can do to crack that. How about a long 3 for Matt Hart? Offensive rebound for Boyer, a little too strong, won't go. West Rutland forwards playing toss and catch off the glass under the hoop. Nice effort, Twin Valley, to try and save that ball, but it is West Rutland ball with 2:13 left and a 23-8 lead. Hart cuts through traffic, sets his feet for the 3, won't go. Rebound Twin Valley, and here they come. We're under 2 minutes now, second quarter. Crossover, Keaton's there to pick the pocket. Thought he was going to have to get down on the floor for it, but he's able to bend at the waist and pick that up, and now he's calling for his players to run offense. It's Laughlin. Looking into the post for Keaton. Keaton trying to pivot into the post. Dribble, hop step, throws up a tough shot once the call, won't get it. Here comes Twin Valley, and Laughlin, quick hands. Forces another turnover. Keaton may pull up and hit this. Gonna get his pocket picked from behind instead. Nice quick hands, and he hustles back to shut the door on any dribble penetration there. And that is a pull-up 3. Back of the rim, won't go. Offensive rebound. Off the glass, won't go. Twin Valley battling on the boards, and they continue to control. That's a mid-range baseline jumper. Front of the rim, won't go, and it's Boyer. Up above everybody else, hauls that down. We're down to 1:10 left, and it's 23-8 Westside. Multiple looks for Twin Valley on that trip up the floor, but no result. And here comes Keaton. Subs coming for Westside at the next opportunity. That is a bullet pass to Matt Hart, and he hits the elbow jumper, good for 2. Twin Valley, top of the key, crossover. Little loose with the handle, now they're near wing. And that is a long 2, back of the rim, won't go, and we've got a foul underneath. Tyler Serrani picks up his second, I believe. Subs coming, 52 Dow, 4 Perry coming in, 11 Boyer, and 10 Keaton checking out. Twin Valley thinks about the wing 3. Now it's a kick out to the near wing. Beautiful up fake. Gets Perry off his feet. That's a long 2 off the glass. No good. Offensive glass for Twin Valley, blocked from behind. And all kinds of pressure getting put on the offensive boards here. Kick out, up fake, top of the key. Twin Valley Multiple looks this trip down the floor. That tree hits the glass, comes down for Kyle Laughlin. Mac Perry's going to run point with 12 seconds left. Need a little urgency here. We're under 10. And Twin Valley extends the defense. Gets the takeaway. Nice job, Perry, to stop the easy layup there. Twin Valley's going to have to earn these two from the line. It's 25-8 Westside with 3.4 left. And it is Lucas Messing stepping to the line for two for Twin Valley. First one rattles and drops. 25-9. Second shot coming. And that's pure. 25-10 with 3.4 left. And Westside rolls to gain a little traction up the floor. Long desperation three for Laughlin. Hits the glass, but nothing more. At the end of the half, we've got a 15-point lead. Westside 25, Twin Valley 10. Second half is underway. Twin Valley JV in red up visiting Westside. Westside starts with the ball. Nice look up the floor. First foul of the half gets called against Twin Valley, and it's a shooting foul. 35, Jack Kehoe picks it up, and Keaton is headed to the line for two. First one rattles and drops through. It is you out, and it is number 5, Lucas Messing, checking back in for Twin Valley. Second shot's pure. 27-10 Westside. Keaton 2 for 2 from the line. That trip. Serrani picks it off. Pass to Keaton on the fly. Calls a travel. Keaton just picked up a technical. Pounds the padding on the end wall there, arguing that call, and that immediately gets the hook from his coach. They'll have a brief talk about composure. Keaton thought it was a foul. Ref thought it was a travel. So it's Messing, number 5, checking up to the line. Back of the rim won't go. Second one back of the rim won't go. And now it's Twin Valley ball at midcourt. So it is Zach Farnham checking in for Keaton Wright Chapman. And Tyler Serrani. Oh, behind the back. Off the glass. How do you like that 8th grade composure right there? Wow, the steal. Twin Valley player immediately contests, so Serrani calmly wraps it behind his back and then continues to the rack off the glass for 2. And we've got to call Kyle Laughlin reached, I believe, over the end line to contest that inbound pass. Twin Valley coach wants to talk it over with 7:28 left. Third quarter, 29 Westside, 10 Twin Valley. Westside breaking the huddle after that Twin Valley timeout, and it's Twin Valley ball at midcourt. Nice job to deny. Serrani forces a tough pass, dribble penetration, kick out. And that ball, Messing doing everything he can to save it, ends up in the second row, but that is a turnover to Westside. Here comes Farnham to run the point. Coach Toller with lots of options on this very versatile team. That's a bounce pass down to the block for Dow. He goes up strong, won't go. Laughlin on the far side pulls down the rebound, goes up strong. We've got a foul on 33, Dylan Dupuis, and Laughlin to the line for 2. Great pass down to the block for Dow. He goes off the glass. Laughlin there for the offensive rebound. He goes up strong and gets fouled, so he'll shoot 2 here. First one rattles and won't go. Second shot coming. Second shot's pure. It's 30-10 West Side, and Coach Toller asks his defense to get back. And they'll work solid man-to-man defense here. Skip pass, far wing. Dribble penetration. Pull-up jumper off the glass, won't go. Offensive rebound. And that's a little kick out, mid-range jumper won't go. Offensive rebound up, and that floater's good for 2. It's 30-12, Twin Valley. Hard work on the offensive boards for Twin Valley, rewarded with a 2-point floater. Serrani, almost the travel. And that pass, wild to Farnham. Farnham with the save, but Twin Valley feeding ahead. Contested shot. I believe that's Laughlin picking up the foul. That is Serrani picking up the foul. I think that's 3 on Serrani, messing to the line to shoot 2. That is 3 on Tyler. First shot's good. Garrett Waite checks in. Tyler Serrani checks out. Second shot's good. Here comes West Rutland, leading 30-14, and Farnham will continue to run point. 6:12 left, third quarter. He's top of the key. Dribbles to the far wing, looking for a cutter. Tries to force the bounce pass into the block for Laughlin. Picked off, and Matt Hart showing his quick hands. That ball to Dow. Dow, athletic finish for the big man. Hard work pays off there. And look at Zach Farnham. Great work to strip that ball, control it, and then calmly hand off to Laughlin. 5:40 left. Matt Hart, hesitation, forces it into Dow. Dow, strong with the ball, bounce pass to the cutter, and that's sent out. 33 for Twin Valley. Dupuis elevates and rejects Garrett Waite. West Side ball on the baseline, 32-14 lead with 5:25 left. Wide open jumper for Hart, comes down short. Twin Valley hauls down the rebound.
Hands up.
That's Messing, crossover, foul line jumper. Off to Dupuis instead. Nobody there for the rebound for Twin Valley. It's Garrett Waite pulls it down. He hands off to Laughlin. Another one of the players that can run point for Coach Toller. Matt Hart capable. Farnham capable. Keaton Wright Chapman can handle it. Tyler Serrani can run point for you in a pinch. Matt Perry comes off the bench and runs point. It's a versatile athletic team that Coach Toller has. Messing. Going to be a 5-second call if he doesn't get rid of this ball. Mid-range jumper off the glass, good for 2. It's 32-18. And here comes Laughlin. Liam Boyer's going to check in for West Side at the next opportunity. In the meantime, Laughlin thinks about the handoff to Matt Hart, but thinks better of it. Now it's Farnham. Hesitation, dribble, drive, left hand. Off the rim, won't get the roll, and it is Twin Valley down with the ball, and here comes Messing to run point. Messing crossover, foul line, pass to Dupuis. Dupuis skips to the far wing. That ball going to be a long 3 for number 11. That was Bolgiani with that attempt, and here comes West Side looking up the floor. 50-50 ball, and Farnham comes down with it, spins in the lane with the pivot foot down off the glass. Twin Valley coach wants to travel, but you can count that for 2. Nice job of Farnham to elevate on that 50-50 ball that Laughlin threw down there. Dow, post defense, giving Twin Valley limited opportunities here. It's Dupuis, no shot, and that's the travel call that the Twin Valley coach was hoping for. Dow's checking out, Boyer's checking in. Quality minutes for Dow there. Here comes Westside, Matt Hart into Kyle Laughlin, and Laughlin to midcourt. Laughlin looking for options. Dribbles near wing. Fakes the handoff to Hart. Now he picks up his dribble and he's in trouble. So he gets the bounce pass down to Boyer on the block. Boyer gets himself under the hoop. Athletic drive through traffic for Laughlin. Won't go. Look at Laughlin working on the boards. Makes space for himself. He's got the kick out to Farnham. Farnham out to Laughlin. How about that series right there for Kyle Laughlin? He just showed you everything in the book. Dribble penetration, offensive rebound, nice passing, and then finishes that possession with a 3. Messing bullet pass, mishandled. Boyer contests. We've got a call, foul on Jack Kehoe. Results in West Rutland ball here. We got 2:18 left, third quarter, and here comes Farnham. Farnham dribbles to the near wing, and that's off his laces, carries out of bounds. Turnover to Twin Valley. Sub coming for Twin Valley, 35, Kehoe out. And I believe it's 20, Chris Molnar checking in for Twin Valley. Here comes Messing running the point. He's to midcourt with 2:06 left in the third quarter.
Right back in it, here we go.
Unsure of the call. Perhaps a kick.
Timeout. 30.
And after a little bit of confusion there, Coach Toller wants to talk it over. He calls a 30-second timeout with 2 minutes left, third quarter, and Westside up 37-16. Second horn sounds. Coach Toller with last moment instructions. They're going to break the huddle, and here they come.
Let's go, here we go.
Twin Valley's ready to inbound the ball, with or without Westside, and here they come.
Hustle.
Twin Valley tosses into the backcourt. It's tracked down by number 3. That's Grinold. Bounce pass far wing for Messing. Messing up fake. Now he takes the long 2, and that's a good looking jump shot for the point guard. Count it for 2, leads 37-18. Hart dribbles to the far wing. Bounce pass. Looking for Laughlin on the block. That ball's off Twin Valley. And Laughlin will inbound. Hart to Perry. Perry back to Laughlin. 3 won't go. Rebound, Twin Valley, and here they come. Messing, top of the key. Farnham out to defend him. Coach Toller asking Farnham to get out a little further on him. It's Dupuis looking inside. Laughlin elevates, gets his hands on that. Perry picks off the deflected pass, and he is to the near wing. Picks up his dribble. Hands off to Hart. Hart, near wing. Picks up his dribble. Back to Perry. Bounce pass back to Hart. He likes it, and you can count that. Nice looking shot. Matt Hart is pure and good for 3. It's 40-18 Westside, under a minute. Good looking jump shot, Matt Hart. It's Dupuis, near wing, looking for options. Crosses over. That's Molnar. And he's pressured by Garrett Waite. And that is great defense on the block for West Rutland. Kyle Laughlin denies the pass into the block to Dupuis. Forces the turnover, and here comes Hart with 29 seconds left, third quarter. Westside out comfortably, 40-18. They are in the middle of an undefeated season. Challenged a couple times, but a lot of their games have been runaways. They're an athletic group, very versatile, working hard on defense and efficient on offense. That shot won't go. Great position. Kyle Laughlin boxes out, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter here. Now Laughlin realizes that the prayer off the backboard. Not sure if it would have counted anyway, but Westside up 40-18 heading into the fourth quarter. Break in the huddle. And they come out with Dow 52, Farnham 5, Perry 4, Garrett Waite 32, and Matt Hart 30. Here comes Twin Valley, 1, U, 5, Messing, 11, Bolgiani, 3, Grenold, and I believe 33, Dupuis. Hard to tell. It is Dupuis. And that's Dupuis. Dribble penetration. Nice crossover. Foul line jumper's good for 2. Here comes Matt Hart. That pass far wing for Waite. Waite looks for Dow. Finds Perry instead. Perry. That pass back out to Hart. Now it's Farnham. Back to Hart. Patient offense. Perry. Dribble drive. Bounce pass to Dow on the block. Dow looks for Farnham. And that pass picked off. Here comes Twin Valley. Twin Valley. Dupuis thinks about the jumper. Penetration instead. Left hand off the glass, won't go. Great job Garrett Waite to elevate, pull down that rebound, and here comes Hart in no hurry with 7 minutes left and a big lead. Westside's up 20. And it's Farnham. And he's happy to stand out beyond the top of the key until Twin Valley wants to come out and play him. Now things have picked up a little bit. It's Farnham. Guarded by you. Pass. Hart likes the 3, and you can count it. Matt Hart is filling it up. Here comes Twin Valley. We'll see how they counter. It's Dupuis. Dribble penetration, kick out. Nice up fake. Perry, nice job to defend, and now it's Waite out on Messing. Messing, dribble penetration, floater won't go. Use there, won't go. Farnham got it off to the races. Dribbling with his left hand. He goes up, won't go, looking for the call. Coach doesn't care about the call, wants his players to get back on defense. Nice quick hands, Garrett Waite to slow the progress, and here comes Farnham again. Left hand, and that one's off the glass and good for 2, 45-20 Westside. Hart with a 3, Farnham with a breakaway left-handed layup. All 5 points so far of the quarter going to West Rutland with 5:40 left, and it's Messing to Dupuis. Dupuis has a cutting U, elects not to. That kick out is to 11, Bolgiani, I believe. Bolgiani to U. U. Dribbling, top of the key. And we've got a timeout. Twin Valley teams break the huddles, and here they come. Garrett Waite to defend the inbounds pass. Westside stays with the same 5. Waite active. And Hart with a hand on that, kicks it out, denies the pass to you, but it remains Twin Valley ball. It's Bolgiani. That pass to number 2, dribbled, penetration, baseline jumper. Nice work there. Tommy Terry and dribble penetration, kick out. Not sure who hit that baseline jumper for Twin Valley, but that's a nice look. 45-22 Westside, 5:05 left. Farnham thinks about the 3. Hart cuts through, had the 3, passes it up, skip pass now. And it's McAllister Perry looking for Hart on the baseline. That ball tipped out by Twin Valley, remains Westside ball with 4:54 left. And Perry to Hart. Hart swings to Farnham. Farnham. And you, quick hands, tips that away. Farnham tracks it, but you pulls away. And that is, excuse me, number 3, Ganol can't get the floater to go. Dow, excellent position, hauls down the rebound and calmly hands off to Mac Perry with 4:34 left. Perry crossover, tightly guarded by you. Tipped away, Farnham has it. And that is a corner 3. Instead, Hart kicks back out. Great ball movement, I can't keep up with it for Westside. Dow looks for the bounce pass into the lane for Farnham. That pass picked off by Twin Valley, and it's you. Great dribble penetration again, and the floater won't quite go. Tell you what, Terrian's had an impact since he's checked in. That ball won't go. Mac Perry, excellent position. Ball remains Twin Valley. Matt Hart checking out. Tyler Serrani checking in. Number 14, impactful 8th grader for Westside. Funny story from the soccer season. On a team full of Tylers, to end all the confusion, they just started calling Tyler Serrani John, and it seems to have stuck. So John having a nice game for Westside here. 3:56 left, 45-22. Teams talking it over. We'll come back as they break their huddles. Teams are breaking their huddles. Westside sticking with the same 5. I believe that was a 5-second call. Seemed like a quick 5 to me. Twin Valley coach doesn't argue. Here comes Perry. Farnham, far wing, that's Serrani. And Terrian continues to impact. He ties up Serrani and then comes away with the ball, which is not an easy thing to do. Serrani is a pretty strong kid. It's you. Far wing looking for the pass into the block. Nice finish for 11, Bolgiani. Off the glass, good for 2. Looks like Messing may be checking back in for Twin Valley at the next opportunity. It's Perry. He comes near wing to Farnham. Farnham back to Perry, top of the key. That's Serrani on the far wing, and he's going to get called for dragging his pivot foot. Here comes Messing, 5. Here comes Dupuis, 33. And it is you and Grinold checking out for Twin Valley with 3:10 left. And here comes the Twin Valley offense. Bullet pass, near wing, inside the 2. Bounce pass to the block for Dupuis. Great defense, Garrett Waite to deny anything there. Dribble penetration, Terrian, little kick out, mid-range jumper won't go. Dupuis contests that rebound, and it's Tyler Serrani. Was off to the races, now he slows things down and hands off to Mac Perry. Mac Perry crosses over, bounce pass Serrani. Serrani looking into the post, not there. Back to the top of the key for Perry. Perry, far wing for Waite. Waite, excuse me, that's Farnham looking inside, but that pass picked off. Twin Valley, nice job to look up the floor. Messing, dribble penetration. And we've got a blocking call against Westside with 2:23 left. That foul was on Waite, 3rd of the half for Westside, and 2nd of the game for Garrett Waite. Close to a 5-second call again. And 35, Kehoe, nice up fake. Then goes off the glass for 2. It is 45-26 Westside as the clock winds down, 2:12 left. Serrani, back to Mac Perry. Perry, up fake, Farnham, dribble penetration, contested, and he's going to shoot 2. Aggressive attack of the hoop right there by Zach Farnham. That's a foul on Dupuis. 2nd on him. And here comes Farnham to shoot 2. We got Liam Boyer checking in at the next opportunity for Westside, might be for Dow. First shot's off the front of the rim, won't go. Here comes Boyer. Dow's going to take a rest. Second shot rattles home for, excuse me, Farnham. And here comes Twin Valley. Jump stop, top of the key. And now Westside's going to deny everywhere. continuing to hustle and fly on defense with a 20-point lead. Nice work forcing the turnover. It's Boyer, and he finds Serrani. Serrani's going to slow it down and maybe find Perry or walk it up himself. Now it's over to Perry. Perry coming to the right wing. He hands off to Farnham, top of the key. Farnham looks for cutters, nothing there. And Farnham, far wing, maybe getting close to a 5-second call here. And there it is. Coach Toller wants a timeout with 1:11 to talk that over. It's a 5-second call against Westside. They are up 46-20. Teams break their huddle. Twin Valley's going to inbound with a minute left here. And that pass all the way to the sideline. Boyer comes out to contest. That's a foul line jumper. Won't go. Westside elevates, but a little too early. Players get down on the floor. Garrett Waite showing you the hustle there, forces the jump ball, and it remains Westside possession with 55.1 left here. So another dominating victory for Westside JV. The future looking bright here. Perry, top of the key for Farnham. Farnham likes the foul line jumper, front of the rim, won't go. Hauled down by Twin Valley, and it's Waite forcing the turnover. Floats the pass into, looking for Liam Boyer, but Farnham elevates. Serrani behind the back. Things get a little loose here. Now he kicks it out, and it's Farnham with 22 seconds left. Farnham top of the key. And he may be looking for another 5-second call. There it is. 20 seconds left. Twin Valley ball facing a 20-point deficit here. Top of the key to the near wing. It's Boyer extending defense on Kehoe. That's Dupuis being defended by Waite. Great up fake, messing, floater. Side of the rim won't go. That was a nice look right there. And that is the horn that lets you know this one's over. Westside 46, Twin Valley 26. We'll stay for the handshake and see if Coach Toller wants to send us a player of the game for the PEGTV player of the game interview. Great opportunity for me to express my thanks to PEGTV for letting me use this equipment and put these kids on TV. I know they get a kick out of it. I know parents enjoy it. Today's a Saturday. It's all-you-can-eat buffet of locals basketball on Channel 15 for PEG. It's a service I love to provide. I have a great time doing it, so couldn't do it without PEG. If there's something you love and you want to share it with the world, give the folks at PEGTV a call. They'll help you put it on TV. It's a lot of fun to do, and it's easier than you think.